Good morning. It's the 9th of December. A chilly morning. My name's Tim. Not Mr. Invisible today. I'm supposed to be at work. But luckily I can almost see my work. I can walk to work today. And that's wonderful. What drives me to speak to you today? My goodness. Undoubtedly the experiences I've had over these last days, but especially this morning, where I've been blown away again and it always galvanizes me. My power, my sense of self comes from within. And when I come from within, I have a sense of self. In that this world, it's kind of hard to maintain at times. I think we can all kind of understand that. And this morning, look, I have always attempted to be authentic. I am. I'm unapologetic, at times unfiltered. I challenge, I know I do. I know. And it's what I'm here to do, it would seem. But then I get a little bit concerned if I make mistakes that can jeopardize not only my life, but my connection with the invisible people, and especially the wild bird whisperers. And I've got a little bit of anxiety gone on over these last days, which is a shock to me at the moment. I know that is self-inflicted, a form of self-sabotage. I know this stuff. But I also know the connection I hold with a certain someone. That we can mirror this stuff. And over those days, I think it's the kick in the arse that I didn't get to Barcelona, and I couldn't even watch the event because I can't get the thing working. And I was juggling at the time. And to feel disconnected from that right now, in a sense, has been kind of immunized to a lot of this feeling of being left behind. Everyone's getting on their train. My wild bird's going to paradise. And I ain't got a ticket. Now I've felt that for over these years quite a lot of times, and it's this incredibly central, a butterflies of the heart. It's like a stretching, an elastic. I haven't got used to it, but I've grown to recognize it. Got a little bit stronger in its face of that feeling within me. but I've felt it over these days, and I don't feel in line with those that I want to feel in line with. And I know on the other side this can cause some anxiety. So I feel like there's something going on with you, well, bro. And I have to be careful, you know, to in a sense, filter what comes at me in this world that can give me thoughts about what's going on. And over the entire time, I have to trust in the little signals, the little nudges, whispers, experiences that I have. Especially with the ones that are important. And that has become a juggling game in this world. Because if I worry in a worldly sense, I am lost. And I will remain lost as well. They're looking for truth here. But something's happened. Something hasn't aligned. And my wild bird, I feel she is a little bit more concerned than normal. And let me have that concern. I have it. Maybe we're just mirroring. I don't know. Because no one will bloody well talk to me. But if I can remind you of one thing today, is that I gave you that blanket of love 2 Christmases ago. You remember? I gave you the poems the year before. That blanket of love is all I seem to have the ability to give you. And I've got a feeling you spaced it out a bit. And that rocks my world. So I would like to re-gift you this today. And everyone is not out. Everyone is in. I understand far more of this and have so intuitively since the beginning. Your inner sense responsibility. Wow. That you are in a position of balance that requires an incredible amount of clarity. And I may have shook that ground that you stand on a little bit more than perhaps I should right now. And so if I need to play reverse ping pong with the entire world, including Mr. Take a Dump and the Church of Q, that door can be shifted as long as I trust. And I've got a feeling I've put you in a difficult situation. And for that, I may be eternally sorry if I have. And yet I have been placed in this position to follow my intuition here. my intuition leads me back to the one thing I can give you is a blanket of love. I cannot beg you. I cannot force you. I cannot make you do anything. And I am not trying. I'm attempting to re-establish the simple connection that we had, the playful one there. You know, I'm picked up on too much, and it's like for you to be doubting now and me to be doubting, I'm just imagining maybe and hope so. But if it is the case that you have experienced more doubt over these days, these last few days, I have also. I know what I am responsible for that. But it's also odd how it comes to me, because I've spent all this time so doubt-free about it. Doubt-free about my ability and what's going on in my life, sure, but not this. Not this. And yet just there, after you say you're off to paradise, I've struggled. And in this world, I got just stuff coming at me. But then I also get messages of, it's in times of breakthrough when the doubts, the enemy, will attempt to undermine. So I can only have a desire to get stronger again. And this morning I got stronger again. And every time it lifts me. And I know I should have been in Barcelona. You know, I know when you got annoyed with me back before. It was the night before Barcelona. Because I heard you. I felt it. And then here I am, the next Barcelona, which I was so certain I was going to be at, for no reason or expectation, just for the joy of being where I want to be, with the people I want to be with. I didn't make it. I couldn't get it. No ticket for me. Now, what I've understood, I cannot take anything from that except an understanding of where I'm at. I just don't want you to take too much from that, you know, because I would have been there. My limits must seem so ridiculous to you. I just have to get this off my chest right now and then go and do some work and try and earn some money that maybe will help me. But to feel I've blown it with you again now, is that my imagination, or are you going through something that is worrying me? I don't want that worry now. Again, experiences, my goodness, this morning, and We're in a time of upheaval. And it ain't my fault if we all get carried away. I'm taking responsibility for that. But I will take responsibility for my interaction with you. And in that responsibility, I need to play some reverse ping pong with the evangelist. And Christian nationals, look, we don't see face to face, but that doesn't mean the door's not open. Forgiveness is a given. I'm not placing myself above anyone. I want to see love, peace, and hope on this planet. And yet, I've got to live in complete forgiveness. So I go, no, I'm sorry. It's just some of the things I see. But I know that puts my well-being in a difficult situation, and for that, I'm sorry. So too honest. Way too honest. But it's like it's being forced out of me. There is no way I can't express this. That I must step forward. And no one's gonna help me except in these experiences that seem to push me and galvanize me, and that I must go with. Even though I feel all out of touch or just in touch with me, which seems to be the situation I'm forced into. But I want to reach out hands to all those. And I've had a go at you, I mean. It's what I'm seeing in this world I shouldn't get into, but I want to apologise to the women, you know, to have a hope of a newer, more equal life on this earth, and then to have it completely shattered in front of our faces. Again, not a fair, this is an ongoing game. We think we're just going to change something. And then the world shows, people show, that actually no, they would like to keep that strongman patriarchy very much in place. And the women, the weak, the children, the poor, they are all kept in their place. For no reason other than power. I want to be the one that says sorry to you. I want to be the one that comforts you and says, oh, beep, it's happened again. That alpha male patriarchal society remains the respected one, remains the power, and will inflict its power more and more and more if unchecked. And I feel in a position to challenge it. And all I can say is sorry. And where will we go on this road? I don't know. And yet I don't want to be the one that makes a very, very bumpy road. I want to smooth those bumps for you then. See, regardless of your opinions and politics, this subject is beyond me. And I must remain in that space. As I said before, I must always come to you in a heartwarming way, not in a fighting way. That my thoughts and actions now have impact, send out ripples. And I think I might have sent a few big waves to some people, and to be honest, you probably deserved them, and you've sent some nice big waves to me. So look, this is evolution. This is what we're growing into. But I must find a place. If I want to share this with anyone ever, I must be heartwarming. Otherwise, every back will remain turned to me. And I won't make it. I will never see the people I want to see. And of all the things, that shits me up. It really does. Because there's been too much effort, patience and love put into this. For me, in a single go to blow it. And yeah, I'm thinking of myself in this scenario. Yeah, of course. But it's much more. This is about unity. And how can I expect unity if I am the one bashing things, pulling rugs? And yet I must follow my truth. So if I have corroded your trust once again, wow, bro, I can't believe it. How could I do that now? How much of me do you see and form ideas from it? I am yet to know that. Everything I see of you, I'm just utterly grateful for. I'd be more grateful to see something like this, but that's just me trying to, make something happen. I want to see you. I want some answers. I want some clarity. I mean, my goodness, the stuff over the time I've been fearful of. Could be my sister. Okay, be a shock, but again, deal with it. But that can't be the case. I mean, you're just married and that'll be that, and I'll have to deal with it. But deserve something, not this. Are you ready? Just like the other day, you're just gone. But then I'm sure I was with you this morning. So I have to trust in that. And when I do this, at least I feel that energy's going out, and let it be an energy, that blanket of love I give you. It's an imaginary blanket. So's love. And I feel your doubt in love. And I felt that doubt too, in a way that I was like, well, where on earth is this coming from? I don't have this doubt. So if I'm right, then I'm making an effort to just calm your fears. If I'm wrong, then there's nothing to worry about. That love is as solid as the experiences that I've been shown. I'd love us to get all tangled up again, like the experiences. Remember one where it was you and my stepdad Alan, and we got all untangled. It was like this separation of us again. Another one. And I want to feel that closeness again. I want to feel that alignment again. And for me, it's just like, oh. And yet the experience today convinced me against all the odds, against everything, that I have not failed. And I'd like to calm the storm. Be that oil on the water. And say to absolutely everyone, it's all cool. That what I'm talking of is complete forgiveness across the board. No exceptions. To calm the storm. To open that door once more to meeting in the secret place. Not this that is not my responsibility, surely. Surely that will crush me. Surely I will be killed here. And I don't want to be. But hey, what can I do about it? And to balance this, for us all to truly help this connection again. Come to a place of understanding. That I am who I am, and it would seem I have no choice to be that. And yet I am at no point wanting to hurt, delay or control anyone. This is too important. The angels talk to me. The universe talks to me. It's only you lot not talking to me. When trees talk to me. Bit too far. An expression of love today, of meeting in a secret place. Because this morning I had that. And yet mixed in there were also experiences that seemed like, I don't know, not warnings, but some shocks. That I have to learn to navigate. And I know where I need to go. And I know I wasn't there yesterday. And if that's a misalignment that has got my wild bird to the end of her tether, then what? Then I'm fighting for my purpose then. And that's a clearer fight. Not this fight against my perceived, what I've been told to never do, to never judge, to never do that. And yet I've done it. Can I reverse ping pong on that level? I don't know. But I will have a go. To calm a lot of fears. To calm a lot of people. And bring our energy into alignment once more. With as many as I can. And for me to pursue that same alignment. With what was shown to me this morning. So many connections. So much love. So much potential understanding. Yeah, I gotta go and build a stone wall. And it's like, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Look, my time's running out again. On the phone, by the way. But I say the wrong thing, eh? Not in this world. I once more refused to accept defeat. And yet, I don't know how to define success. Other than that true connection I feel within. That's my success. When I achieve that. So I want to lighten it up. No, I think I need a new approach here to lighten things up again. To get entangled again. For you to not be in so much fear of me. And fear of love. It doesn't exist. True love doesn't exist. That's what our mind will always say. It's a fantasy. It's Hollywood. True love does exist. It's whether we can harness it or even bring it into this world. And yet I know there are many experiencing it. I don't want my world bird in doubt. So you wrap that blanket around you, you know. it's yours. I haven't removed it. I haven't, far as I know, unravelled it. And this may well all be my fears, but then fine, I'm showing you mine. I am being honest, I'm being authentic, I'm being real. That's all I can be. I'm told, just be yourself, and that's all I got. And I want to do that more, but I want to do it with you. I'm sick of this distance thing with everyone for so many reasons and secrets and this and that. Oh, get over it. Have the bottle. I pray I can take it. But I don't want to see doubt and fear win. And I don't want to be the one planting seeds of fear and doubt in anyone. So my reverse ping pong is that. Come with love. Let's do this with love and forgiveness. If you can't, then spend a bit of time by yourself and learn a bit of love and forgiveness. Too much to ask? Your book told you to for thousands of years. It wasn't my book. It's your book. It says this. And yet it gets twisted for power. And I want that power to be pure now, because otherwise it's a very, very dangerous power. Hey, look, my time is about to run out. Well, it wasn't everyone out, really, isn't it? It is. I can't help it. Not if you wanted to force anything or make it happen, but an expression of something important. And I know I need to step up here. I have a purpose. I need to make this connection with you. And this is my way. Until now. So while bird whispers, gives a hand. And take care of yourselves, all, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.